to you when you watch a sports event. Like, I'm a basketball fan. That's always been my favorite sport. And we always ask, what's the difference between college and the NBA? Where when you look at college, you can tell the players enjoy the game. That's why college is more exciting to watch because they love the game and they're not getting paid. Now, when you get paid, the mindset is different. You think now you got load management. In the 80s and the 90s, when you played basketball, there was no load management. You played 85 games. I mean, if I'm paying you $5 or $10 million, I expect you to play. Now, I'm not saying I want you to play injured because you are an investment. So I want you to be healthy when you playing, but at the same time, take care of yourself. Perfect example, Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook got paid a lot of money in OKC. But what the problem was is he didn't work on his game. If you in the playoffs and you can't make a jump shot, what that means is in the off season you should be making jumpers. You should be practicing 3-pointers. You should be practicing fadeaways. You should be practicing the fundamentals of the game. It's a blessing to make it in the NBA. So if you make it in the NBA, somebody didn't pick you up, you didn't beat everybody to make it in the NBA, then you don't want to practice? What sense does that make? Like Allen Iverson, practice. We talking about practice. Yeah, you should be at practice. I'm paying you millions of dollars. You should be practicing. You should be perfecting your game. You should be wanting to make yourself better. That's what it comes down to. Guys like Magic Johnson, guys like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, guys like Larry Bird, Isaiah Thomas, Joe Dumars, they practiced their game. They wanted to get better. Bernard King. These were great basketball players. Bill Russell. I mean, these guys practiced their game. They wanted to get better. Why is it now when you look at the NBA, you got guys, they don't even care about practicing. And you can tell. When you look at basketball now, they don't even care. They arguing over their contracts. They worry about scoring or more about making their points or their shoe contracts than playing the game. They taking the game for granted. Fans make the stars. If the fans don't come out, or they don't watch basketball, or they don't watch football or baseball, you're not going to get paid. That's just how it works. The fans makes the game. People pay to see the stars. That's how it's always been. But people take a gift for granted. And it's sad. If I had the gift and I could play basketball and I could make it in the NBA and I could make millions of dollars that would change my life, why would I not practice? Why would I not take my game serious? So many people don't take it serious, and that's a problem. Then you think about super teams. It used to be you get in the lottery, you get a draft pick, everything was even. Now it's not even even no more. Now people can come in and say where they going, or they can choose, they can jump to different teams, they can make super teams. And now it's not fair anymore. Now you got so many teams, if they got the money, they can be the stronger team. What about small markets? What about Charlotte? How can Charlotte get better? You know where I'm from, Detroit. How can they get better? If so many super teams is taking advantage of the system. It's sad. You know, it comes to a point where you want to see a challenge. You want to see a good product on the floor. If you watch sports, you want to be able to enjoy it. But now the integrity of the game has changed. You got different commissioners, they're ruining the game. I feel if you're going to run the sport, first of all, you should know about basketball. First of all, you should ask your fans what kind of games they want to see. Instead of everything is about money. Now you got Starbucks on the shirt. That's sad. Or you walking around, you see a McDonald's logo. You should never see logos on the jerseys. It's not about that. And then if you get to make it in the NBA, you should be happy to sign an autograph. Why be so rude? Or your shoes are $300 or $400 and you keep raising the price. And people are getting killed over your shoes. But instead of you making it affordable, you don't care. That's a problem. Yeah, I'm speaking to you, Michael Jordan. You have an obligation to protect young kids, especially if your young kids are looking up to you. You're the example. You should care about their welfare. If I'm an NBA player and I'm making millions of dollars and I'm seeing kids is getting killed over my gym shoes, I'm going to make a stand. I'm going to lower the prices. I'm going to make it where it makes no difference. It's affordable for everybody. I have enough money. How much money do I really need? And what about stars giving back to the community? You should think about giving back to the community or making a difference. What's wrong with saying, look, drugs is wrong. Don't do drugs. Or violence is wrong. You shouldn't want to be a part of that. You got a chance to use your platform for something better. I'm not saying everybody should be leaders or people are not leaders, but like they say, it takes a village to raise young people and a community. So if you have a gift where people are looking up for you, why can't you be the example? Why can't you use your celebrity to be better? Make your community better, or be a better person for people. What's wrong with thinking about being wholesome? What's wrong with thinking about being positive, not negative? Everybody are watching you. Everybody are looking at you. Everybody are waiting to see you fall, or your life now is under a microphone because you're a celebrity. It's people they never got a chance to shake a celebrity's hand. It's people they never got a chance to say, hey, how you doing? Or they just want to say great game. But instead, you rude to the fans. I don't have time to sign an autograph. I don't have time to be nice to you. It's never enough time where you shouldn't be nice to people. You don't know who you might be talking to. Somebody might have gave their son a gift and he wanted to go see basketball, so he took him to see basketball. I remember when my father took me to see basketball for the first time. He knew I wanted to see a Piston game. For the first time, I got to see a Piston game. Me and my father. I never forget that. That was something special in my life. That was huge. Kids excited to go see basketball or go see a star. You are obligated to be an example. You're obligated to make a difference. So the next time a kid come up to you and say, look, is it okay if I get your autograph? I think you played a good game. Be nice to them. Be kind, considerate. Kindness goes a long way. Stars put their pants on just like we do. That's why I don't believe in idol worship or hero worship, because they're just a person. This is a day in the life of Dennis Terrell.